Hello students, your next chapter of computer science is pointers. Okay, so now we'll see what are the objectives of this chapter. So this chapter mainly understand the concept of pointers and usage of pointers, how we are going to use the pointers in our programming, then what is the role of the pointer in an array, strings and structures. Okay, and then concept of dynamic and static allocations of memory, how we are going to represent the memory dynamically or statically. Okay, so that then relationship between the pointers and function, we need to find out the relationship between what, pointers and functions, and relationship between the pointers and objects. Okay, so these are the objectives of this pointer chapter. Okay, so this pointer chapter is for total of 4 marks. Okay, how will be the marks distributions? You will be getting 1 marks 1 question from this chapter. That means question number 5 will be related to pointer concept, and another 1 marks 1 question is from 3 marks questions. Okay, that is question number 22. You are going to get the pointer related questions in the question number of 22. So total you are getting 4 marks from this chapter. Okay, so 1 marks 1 question and 3 marks 1 question. So before starting what is pointer and all, till now we have wrote many of the programming in our previous sessions. Okay, so while writing a programming, what are the important things that we need to consider? First we have to take header files, then we need to declare the variables, after that we need to take the inputs, then we need to do some calculation, after that we need to display the result. Okay, so those are all the important steps that we need to carry out while writing a program. Okay, so what was the first thing? First we need to include some header files which is necessary for that programming right now. So that after including all the header files, what we have to do, first we need to declare the variables. Okay, so while writing the variables or while indicating declaring necessary variables that you will need in order to accomplish your work. That means now I want to find some value of the two values. Okay, so sum equals a plus b, then what I have to declare, a and b and another variable called sum. Okay, when I declare a and b, then it's going to allocate some memory, right? So that by making use of that address of that variable, we can find out the data. Okay, so now we'll see why we need to declare the variables and what is the importance of pointer. So when writing a program, you declare the necessary variables that you will need in order to accomplish your work. So as I told, if you want to use any variables in your program, that must be declared first, right? When declaring the variables, you are simply asking the computer to reserve set of amount of space or amount of memory for a particular object you want to use. What is the need of declaring variables? So indirectly we are asking the computer in order to reserve some space or memory for a particular object that we want to use. Okay, in the sense that I want to use a and b variable in my program, then if it is integer type, then it's going to allocate 4 bytes of memory. If it is double, then it's going to allocate 8 bytes of memory. Okay, so that by making use of that memory space, I can utilize that space for my work. Okay, so when you declare a variable, the computer reserves an amount of space for the variable. So that is based on its data type along with the memory reservation type. Okay, so in first PUC you have learned about all the data types and its memory weightage. Okay, so that you needs to be remember again, and it uses a variable's name refer to that memory space. So you can see here what is the name of variable, a, and storage address. So if you declare any variable, then it's going to store that variable in some storage address. So that can be any value. that is computer generated address that we cannot remember and all. So that it could be start from 000, 001, 002. For example, in this context, we have declared a variable called A, and that storage address is 0002. And what is the content? 1008. So it can have some values or some weightage and all. Okay. So in this context, the variable name is A and storage address is 0002, and then it include a content of 1008. Okay. So this allow you to store the value of that variable. So that address helps to store the value of that variable. So in this address 002 is going to help the variable in order to store this content. Okay. The computer refers to the space using an address. Therefore, everything you declare as an address. So if I declare any variable, that must have a particular address, just like your home address. Now if I want to find your home or house, in the sense that must have some landmarks or address. Through that address I can find right now. So that every variables must have its address. So you can find out what address a particular variable is using. Through that address we can find out the content of any of the variable. Okay. So this is why we need to declare the variables, and what is the usage of address and how it helps the variable in order to find its value. Okay. ಸೊ ಪ್ರೋಗ್ರಾಮಲ್ಲಿ ಏನು ಮಾಡಿರ್ತೀರಾ ನೀವು, ಫಸ್ಟ್ ಹೆಡರ್ ಫೈಲ್ಸ್ ಇನ್ಕ್ಲೂಡ್ ಮಾಡ್ತೀರಾ, ನೆಕ್ಸ್ಟ್ ವೇರಿಯೇಬಲ್ನ ಡಿಕ್ಲೇರ್ ಮಾಡ್ತೀರಾ. ಫಾರ್ ಎಕ್ಸಾಂಪಲ್ ಕನ್ಸಿಡರ್ ಇಂಟ್ ಎ ಕಮ ಬಿ ಆ್ಯಂಡ್ ಸಮ್. ಓಕೆನಾ. ಸೊ ಇಫ್ ಯು ಹ್ಯಾವ್ ಡಿಕ್ಲೇರ್ಡ್ ಇಂಟ್ ಎ ಆ್ಯಂಡ್ ಬಿ, ದೆನ್ ಇಟ್ಸ್ ಗೋಯಿಂಗ್ ಟು ಅಲೋಕೇಟ್ ವಾಟ್, ಸಮ್ ಮೆಮೊರಿ ಸ್ಪೇಸ್. ಓಕೆ. ಎಗೆ ಒಂದು ಮೆಮೊರಿ ಸ್ಪೇಸ್ ಅಲೋಕೇಟ್ ಮಾಡುತ್ತೆ, ಬಿಗೆ ಮೆಮೊರಿ ಸ್ಪೇಸ್ನ ಅಲೋಕೇಟ್ ಮಾಡುತ್ತೆ. ಓಕೆ. ಸೊ ಯಾವಾಗ ವೇರಿಯೇಬಲ್ ಡಿಕ್ಲೇರ್ ಮಾಡ್ತೀರಾ ಅವಾಗ ಏನಾಗುತ್ತೆ, ಅದಕ್ಕೆ ಸ್ಟೋರೇಜ್ ಅಡ್ರೆಸ್ನ ಅಲೋಕೇಟ್ ಮಾಡುತ್ತೆ ಕಂಪ್ಯೂಟರ್. ಬೈ ಡಿಫಾಲ್ಟ್ ಆಗಿ ಏನಾಗುತ್ತೆ, ಸ್ಟೋರೇಜ್ ಅಡ್ರೆಸ್ ಅಲೋಕೇಟ್ ಆಗುತ್ತೆ. ವಾಟ್ ಈಸ್ ದ ಯೂಸ್ ಆಫ್ ದಿಸ್ ಸ್ಟೋರೇಜ್ ಅಡ್ರೆಸ್? ದಟ್ ಹೆಲ್ಪ್ಸ್ ಟು ಹೋಲ್ಡ್ ದ ಕಂಟೆಂಟ್. ಓಕೆ. ಸೊ ಈಗ ಎ ಅಂತ ಡಿಕ್ಲೇರ್ ಮಾಡಿದಾಗ ಅದು ಯಾವುದೋ ಒಂದು ಸ್ಟೋರೇಜ್ ಅಡ್ರೆಸ್ ಸ್ಪೇಸಲ್ಲಿ ಇರುತ್ತೆ. ಓಕೆ. ದಟ್ ಕಂಟೈನ್ಸ್ ಸಮ್ ಕಂಟೆಂಟ್. ಓಕೆ. So by making use of this address, we can easily find out the content of any variable. So that is what we need to use the address. That address can be indicated by what? Pointer. Okay. That's why we need to use the pointer in our program.